belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. His first home run of the season, and they've taken a one-run lead.
This guy has some pop in that leadoff spot. You have to be a little bit more careful than that. Threw him a first pitch strike, and he hit it over the wall.
Here's Corey Seager. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Batting third, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Grisham is there, 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
And it's quickly 0-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Myers swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
One ball, one strike.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Peterson on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We move ahead to the top of the second now. LA's on top, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Max Muncy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. This is line to left. Pham has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Josh.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on B. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Here's Jock Peterson now. So wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 4 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Now in the box, Kike Hernandez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch coming, here it is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4.
Fernando Tatis.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And right into the shift, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
The catcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Barnes.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Barnes is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. First offering on its way. Now that's popped up. And that's in there, base hit.
You know, D-Row, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. But you know what? He put the ball in play, and now he causes a problem.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. One there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Dodgers out in front. 1. Digging in now, Trent Grisham, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. This is line to left. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Batting it, the second baseman,
Jurickson Profar digs in next. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Hit back up the middle. There's one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Called strike, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
the right fielder, number 4.
Here's Will Myers as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside. And then
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he fouls this one off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Right fielder, Cody.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And another foul ball. High in the air and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as he lines it out to center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Hosmer in front now, a 3-1 count.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Fouled off. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
From the stretch, Tommy Pham is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hosmer aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2 ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now,
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Padres go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third, taken in by Machado, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig in to bat next. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
it's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Austin Barnes becomes the second out here in inning number 5. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watnier.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Machado is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4. Striding in, Trent Grisham. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. Ross Stripling is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it here 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's one for Profar at second. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Corey Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Back goes Grisham. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Stripling has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Peterson. Gone! A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Greg Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I have to count 0-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. It was a walk in his last trip. In there, strike 1. In the air now, out to right field. Bellinger's on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Drew Pomeranz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next up is Max Muncy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Pulled toward right center field. Myers is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson. First delivery to him on the way. Pomeranz stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Tommy Pham, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Manny Machado now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Joe Kelly enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Joe Kelly.
He's set, and the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch in. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Turner is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. digging in, Francisco Mejia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hit down the line at first. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Padres leave one. Our score remains 2-1. Luis Perdomo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Leading off the inning, Kike Hernandez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. The 1-0 home. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Profar into shallow center. He gets there, and that's the second out. DJ Peters will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. High and deep to right center. Back goes Grisham. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still lead it 2-1. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52.
So stepping in, Trent Grisham. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Got him to go down swinging there. Trent Grisham becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Josh Naylor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. He enters play here at 288. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Juan Lagares will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Jose Castillo enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ryan Dozier will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
The third baseman, Justin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to the right. There is Dozier. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Ready with the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Chopper down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Hosmer has it. There's one. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit in the air to shallow center. Grisham charging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's 3-1 LA. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Will Myers.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And That is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ross Stripling earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Garrett Richards pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight.